Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make die-cut greeting cards, and die-cut just means cutting a shape out of something and having a hole, and in this case, seeing something in behind. So basically what I'm doing is making a greeting card with shapes cut out on the front and putting a different colored paper in behind. So what you're going to need is something to make the base of your card out of. I'm using black cover stock. It's just kind of medium weight paper, but you can use Bristol board and of course in any color that you want. And then you're going to need some different colored paper to go in behind where you're cutting the shapes out. You could use like construction paper or colored computer paper or scrapbooking paper. Like this one, it's a little thicker and it has kind of a relief to it with gold, like shiny gold patterns. These are just scrapbooking paper I got from Michael's. You can get it from Walmart or the dollar store. It's just textured. I know this is Hello Kitty, but whatever. You could use gift wrapping paper, or you could even use fabric, but that could get a little bulky, so I'm going to stick to paper. The other things you're going to need for this project are a ruler, pencil, an X-Acto knife, and of course be very careful using that, and some kind of adhesive. I'm going to use rubber cement. You will also need a stencil of some sort. You can get them off the internet really easy if you just type in on Google like whatever shape you want to do, template or whatever, or you can use like these little plastic ones you can get from the dollar store for shapes or whatever, or of course you could sketch it right on the front of your card. You don't have to use a stencil, but now that we have everything together, I'll show you how to start. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take your cardstock or Bristol board, whatever you're making the base of your card out of, and I'm making a standard greeting card size, which is 5 by 7, so I cut out a 10 by 7 rectangle, as you can see here, and then I just folded it in half, and you want to make sure this is creased really well. And now what I'm going to do is just open this up again, and I'm just going to cut out all of these shapes, except the star, because I'm going to do something different with that after, but I'm going to cut out all these shapes using my X-Acto knife, so I'm just going to do that really quick. Make sure to be very, very careful when doing this. So after that's all cut out, you'll have this. If I open it up, you can see the tree shape, and if you have any pencil lines left over, just go ahead and erase those, but be very careful not to rip between where you've cut, because with this one it is a little delicate in between, but that's okay. So the next thing you want to do is take your paper or whatever you want to put in behind and cut out shapes that will fit. So I'm using this green for the tree, and I cut it just so, you know, if I angle it on the inside, it'll be like that. And then I use just a tiny piece of that Hello Kitty paper because it's the only red I have for the base of the tree. So when you're cutting this out, you don't want your design to go too close to the edge because this is going to be covered up by another piece, which I've already cut out. This piece needs to be 6.5 by 9.5 because you want a 1/4 inch edge all the way around, as you can see. So you don't want the paper that's going behind the cutouts to go right to the edge because you want a nice border. So now what I'm going to do is glue this to the inside of the card over where I want it to go. So I'm going to use my rubber cement, and because rubber cement can be erased and cleaned out really easily, I'm just going to put it over the entire area, and once it's glued on, I can go in with the rubber cement eraser and clean it up inside so you don't see any excess glue. If you were using white glue, I would suggest using a little craft brush like this and actually painting it right just where it's going to go. Rubber cement, the best way to use it is to put it on both surfaces. So that's what I'm just going to do with both my colored pieces, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Alright, so I've got my colored paper glued on the back. That's what it looks like on the inside of the card right now, and this is the front, so you can see how nice it looks. It's all glued in there nice and good. So now to cover this up on the inside, I'm going to take the other piece of paper, whatever color you want. This one is just kind of a cream color with a bit of a texture on it. So what I'm going to do is just fold this in half to make kind of a slightly smaller card that's going to go inside that one. Just going to crease it, use my card here like a bone folder just to make sure it's very sharp. So now what you're going to do is glue the inside of your card to the outside. So again, using my rubber cement, what you want to do is glue one side down like the back of the card first, so it'll be like that, and then you're going to apply glue to this side and glue it down that way. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's almost done. Just another quick tip when you're gluing this in, I have the glue applied all over both surfaces just because I'm using rubber cement. If you were using white glue, I would recommend just applying it to the edge of the inside of the card. That way it's not going to warp the whole thing because white glue can make it kind of wet. Okay, so now putting it in, I'm going to line up the spine, and I'm just going to look from the top and make sure the border at the top and bottom are pretty much even. Okay, so just set it in. Lay the other side with no glue down, that'll help you. And then just fold it down and press. So that's one side glued down. I'm just going to do the exact same to this side, and then I'll be right back. So here's the inside of my card glued in, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's not perfectly straight, but that's okay. So now what you want to do is just close it and re-crease the edge here, just with your bone folder or makeshift bone folder, whatever. Because now it's 2 layers of paper, you just want to make sure that it's still creased very well. Okay, so we're almost done. All that's left to do is the star. I'm actually going to make the star out of glitter. So I have just a big bag of gold glitter here. This is a little bit chunky. For this you probably want to use a finer glitter, but this is all I have right now, so we'll make it work. And I'm just going to use a little craft paintbrush and some glue. White glue would probably be really good for this, but all I have is rubber cement. It dries kind of quick, so I'll have to work quickly here. So I'm just going to get some on this brush, and I'm just going to paint in the star shape that I traced from my stencil. And I'm just going to take a plastic spoon and the glitter, just get a little scoop, and I'm just going to pour it right on top of where the glue is, like that. And then just with the back of the spoon I'm going to kind of pack it down just to be sure that it sticks. And now I'm just going to pour the rest of the glitter off and just tap it on your table to make sure all the extra comes off. And just with another craft brush that's dry, I'm just going to use it to kind of clean up the edge of the star here and brush away any excess flakes of glitter. So here's my finished card. Cute little tree and a sparkly star. Then open it up and there's the inside. I'm going to show you one other one that I made that I love. I think it's really pretty. I cut out snowflakes and I actually used, you can hear that, it's cellophane. Hold on. I used cellophane like this. It's clear, but it reflects kind of blue and purple and pink and yellow, and it's just really pretty, so I did that, and then I used the glue to draw some swirls and put blue glitter on, and on the inside I used blue paper just to give it, you know, like a cold, icy feel, and then these snowflakes here are actually the ones I cut out from the front. I just covered them in glue and the same blue glitter and put them on the inside just for some extra sparkliness. So there's that one. So I hope you guys have fun making die-cut greeting cards. Of course you can do these for any holiday you want, like a birthday or Valentine's Day, whatever. So I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye!